just to say you blessed by God. Fam, look at what I got on right now. That's a blessing. You feel me? Man, you ain't gotta have no designer just to say you blessed. Man, I ain't got the biggest house, but I got a house. You feel me? Man, I ain't driving the best looking whip, but that's something to get around in. You feel me? I ain't eating no expensive meal every day, but I still got food to put in my stomach to get me through the day. There's somebody out there probably wishing they got what you got, and you ain't even thankful for what you got. Being able to talk to God is a blessing. There's people dead right now. They didn't even get to repent. You blessed to be alive. You blessed that you can still repent. That's a blessing, boy. Man, us as humans gotta stop looking at the big things. We gotta start looking at the little things, the details. You feel me? We're already blessed. Be thankful. Real.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day. My son wears tight shirts. To the gym or wherever. Tight shirts. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are ya? 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 What's going on my phone? What is that? Okay. Let me get this applause out the way. Messes up the audio. Good morning. Hey. Let me, I was trying to text Jay Black. Make sure he's up. Blizzy, wake up. Black, wake up. All right, y'all. Let's get it started. A lot of things going on yesterday's show. For those who weren't here, I'll get to all your good mornings. Give me a minute. Breakfast Club, Just Hilarious, Instagram Live. She put her disputes and everything she's not feeling. Breakfast Club gets back on the next morning, which was yesterday. Boom, bap. I actually had was on the radio with Jonesy after I got off with y'all on the phone. So I got some clips for that. I also have some radical thoughts from a woman on the subway. It's called Subway Takes. I found this YouTube. Well, TikTok and YouTube. Where a guy goes on the subway, asks questions. Obviously, he's a comedian, and some of his guests are also comedians. But there's one woman who has a suggestion on something she wants brought back in society. And some of it is funny, but there's one point she makes that I think really stands out to me. And then I have the worst social media advice I've ever heard. And I'm gonna wait for Jay Black to get on, so y'all can hear this, because this is the problem. The worst thing ever was to have something that gave everybody a voice that everybody got to see. I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's information and a lot of it is good information, but when everybody has a voice, it's a problem. And the problem is that a lot of people are watching social media like I do, even though now I have a regulated time where I can actually scroll because I realized this was getting out of control. And I know when habits turn into lifestyles that get out of control. So I'm going to share that with you. So we got the Breakfast Club, we got the worst social media advice ever, we got a radical thought on what we should bring back in society, and we also got some simple lifestyle stuff. Hey, it's a full show. Hopefully Jay Black could get on here. If not, it's just me and y'all. I'm Bobby Brown when he left New Edition to take over the world. My prerogative. Do what I want to do. My prerogative. The truth about Roni. All right, let's get to you. Good morning. Bobby Brown, that first solo album was, geez, that was a lot. That was a lot of joints. That was a lot. Lot of joints. All right, Nikki White Chocolate was first up the bat. Good morning, Nikki. I know how you're watching. You're in that bed, and the TV, the big screen is in front of you, and you're comfortable. I know how you're watching, Nikki. Jeanette, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Parker. I thought about you, Miss Parker, and you're going to think this is crazy. The worst advice I've ever seen on social media. The first person I thought about was you. Real talk. First person I thought about. Not in a bad way. I'll explain when I play it. Ash. What up? What up, Ash? Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ash is up early. LaShawn. What up, dear? What up, there? Yo, who is coming to brunch Sunday at the Q Spot? West Hampton. I will have the full address for you tomorrow. I'll have the full address. Tawana, Miss Coleman says she might be stopping through. Miss Clark says she's stopping through. Craig, I'm still waiting on you. Super, I'm gonna reach out to Super. I'm gonna say, Super, just come to this brunch Sunday. Come on down. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Don't know why. I don't know why it freezes. I don't know. Ms. Parker said, what up to Shelly? Trendsetter, what's really good? What's good? Trend. Today we have the meeting, Trendsetter, so we'll be using that production for the church if anybody can get it. Yes. Same shit, different day. The research department. LaShawn, Miss Parker. This week has been beautiful. Miss Parker, hey, let's go. It's been a beautiful week. There you go, mama. Tell us what happened and made it a beautiful week. Tell us what happened. Share that. If it isn't love, why do I hurt so bad? Why does she stay? Oh, it's not Bobby Brown, but Bobby Brown's part of that. Morning, legendary ladies. Nikki White. I know how you're watching, Nikki. I know how you're watching. Enjoy the show. Inside joke. Janae, good. Can't wait to go away this weekend. That's right, LaShawn. Oh. LaShawn, you got a trip this weekend. I don't know if you verified that you were going by yourself or you were going with somebody, or you hiding the fact that you might be going with somebody and you don't want us to know that you're going with somebody, but it's all good. We still hope you have a good time. We don't know if this is going to be a mission where at some point at 1 o'clock in the morning while the rest of us are asleep, you might be pow, 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 We all know. Or maybe this is just a trip to visit some family. Or could it be a trip that you might be at the bar and then next thing you know, you with somebody. I'm telling you, some mornings I be in an attitude mood. Some mornings I be in a silly type of mood. Miss Parker. Legs, what up, Legs? What's good with you? Hey, Legs, you in the area? You can come to brunch. You can come to brunch Sunday unless you're working. You might be out arresting people. License registration, please. Insurance card, please. Do you know how fast you were going? I don't even know if you do all that. I don't even know if that's what you do. Nikki, say it with me, y'all. Everybody just comment right there. We know how you're watching. You just lay back in the bed with the remote. Probably got your little night gear on. It might just be a t-shirt. Hey, Nikki. Why did I get gay? What that? Hey, Nikki. Afro Queen. She's a queen. What up, Queen? Jeanette, my family member. What up, mama? All right, Jeanette, get in my bag. Jeanette, get in my bag. You might be busy. I really need to know. You talking about getting the bag? Are you really going by yourself or not? Amen, Michael Sean. Amen. I don't know what I said, but amen. If you had a beautiful week, amen. Real talk. Ash LaShawn, man. Yep. Maybe if I hit the reload, but I'm scared that if I hit the reload, we got to start all over again. I was in Atlanta last weekend, LaShawn. I didn't want to come back. You didn't want to come back from the ATL? Was you by yourself? You took your mans. Yeah, ladies, let me know if you coming to the Q spot. Where you eat. LaShawn trying to check out eating. She want to know where she going to dine. And I'm greedy. Are you greedy? Me too. All right. They're going back and forth. Stacy D, the first. I think you the first fella on here. Yeah, I needed that. I needed a dude on here. I needed a dude to get on here. Trent said it was the first one. My bad, Trent. You were the first one. My bad. I don't know why I had your research part. I forgot. I seen a clip on TBC talking about it on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, I got a few clips. Africa is in here. Africa's here. Good morning. Babacar. Did I say that right? Probably screwed that up. Coco on here. Tight shirt, tight sweat. Oh, that's nasty. Shut up. Good morning. Hey, Cole, come on. Come have this brunch Sunday. As we tried red rice. It was what was that mid? Did you mean to say mid? I don't know. Magic City food with Magic City food. Oh, you went to Magic City. Oh, wait. I look for the other places for you to try. We go down often and usually eat at our family's houses. Yeah, family house. Hey, I ain't mad at that. They do have a big food scene. All right. LaShawn, be safe out there. If you go by yourself, be safe. You go with somebody, be safe. Be safe. We should have taken a field trip with you. Miss Jeanette is the first day. Wait, Miss Jeanette. Wait a second, Jeanette. Who's Miss Jeanette? I saw the other Jeanette. Did you change the profile pic, Jeanette? Are we switching up? I have to worry. Is that you? It's a cute little pic with the sunglasses. Is that the same Jeanette? Different Jeanette? Let me know. I have to work that night, so I can't make it. All right, Coke. All right. I got work that night. Super said, yeah, hit me up. Yeah, 1 o'clock, Q spot. Super. I don't think we're going to have to pay, but I don't want to put that out official till I get the text back. I think we're just going to have to throw in money on a tip, y'all. That's basically it. So if there's like, 4 or 5 people, we throw in $5, $7. I think we should be good with the tip. But I'm going to find out the definite today. Nah, did you go out? Oh, they still going back and forth. Did you go out? Y'all need to exchange phone numbers. Trent said, let me know if you need anything else, bro. I definitely will. We need some. All right, I'll talk to you. LaShawn, Mike, I was thinking that Bobby Brown, said, every little step I take, every little step I take, people can't sleep at night, toss and turn. Bobby, let me tell you, Bobby's run. Remember the video of Bobby live in concert? Bobby, because of everything that went on with him and Whitney and everything like that, we forget. God, Bobby killed it, Joe. Freeze. All right. I'm going with girlfriends, early birthday trip. Oh, that's right. Early birthday trip. Nikki. I know how you're watching. Enjoy. We see how you Jeanette said we see how you exactly hit her. We see well, we know how you're watching. Oh, whatever your variation is, we see how you're watching. Ash got more. We shop a lot down there as far as we partied in the house. I'm not. Super. Let me get the clip you played coming in. Oh, amen. Yeah, yes. I tried to start. I didn't start it off from the beginning the way I should have. Big Snacks. We got a show. Big Snacks. Me and Teray. Big Snacks. Willenboro. We're gonna be in there. The 20th. Let me make sure this is right. We need to have Big Snacks on the show. God, man, I can't even look. This bullshit. I can't even look down because I look down, I come back up, it's frozen. Let me make sure I got the right date. They always do a dope show. Brunch, brushes, bubbles, and comedy. That is brushes, right? Brunch, brushes, and comedy. It's at 609 Elite Social Club, 55 South. It's right across. God damn it. I don't know why it does it. It just freezes when I'm by myself. It's the 20th. It's Smoke Day. April 20th. Me and Teray Gordon's gonna be a dope show. So make sure y'all out there rock. A lot of things. The busyness has popped off, y'all. Mike's, you seen the girl you got arrested for speeding. She was stopped by the same cop twice in one day. I didn't see the girl. I didn't see that. But Big Snacks, we gotta get you on the show. Let me hit Jay Black one more time. Who's this motherfucker? Jay, wake up. Wake up. I'm about to call him. Wake up. We're about to call Jay live. Yo. Let's call Jay Black live. Let's see if we can get Jay Black to wake up. Wake up, Jay. Wake up. Let's see if he's gonna answer it. If he don't answer the phone, he's not getting on the show. That means he's really asleep. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, Jay. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Mike, no, I didn't see that one. Let me see. I didn't see the girl got arrested by the same cop. That's despicable. Yup, I was with my partner in crime, Mike. Yep. Oh, I don't know who that is. Because say, hey, may make it on Sunday. BC. Hit the like button and subscribe. We'll get into the show. I do this every time. I like to put everybody's comments in the morning and say good morning. I love a good house party. They're the best. House parties are good. Thanks, Mike. LaShawn, yeah, we want you to be safe. I switched to Twitch. So we're on Twitch. So I gotta get to Twitch, and we got a lot. We on a lot of shit, man. And we ain't making no money. Bobby was a shit. Bobby Brown was a shit. Bobby Brown don't get the love he gets a lot of love, but he don't get the love he should. I honestly don't think people understand how Bobby Brown took over the world, the music world. Yeah, Big Snacks. Miss Parker said hi. Mike, I saw Chris Cole. He wanted me to tell you what up, bro. Chris Cole, what's good? Name for the pad. Chris Cole, tell him I said what's up. You see him again. Tell him Michael Sean said what's up. Tell him Michael Sean still talking that shit. Jay Black still dreaming about bacon. Yeah, he'll be on here. He'll throw on a hoodie or something. Who knows? He might not. I don't know what it's speed. Yeah, wake up, Jay. Wake your ass up. Good morning, Afro Queen from Super. Nikki White Chocolate. Everybody say it. We know how you're watching. Who don't want you on the show? Parker, Miss Coleman, come on out. Brunch. I'm going to find out all the details. I'm gonna find out all the details today to make sure if you gotta pay, you ain't gotta pay. I know you in the streets Saturday night, but after being in the streets Saturday night, what you need is a nice brunch at 1 o'clock. We're not asking you to wake up. It's really irritating. We're not asking to wake up early. 1 o'clock, get there 1:15, 1:30. You know, that's all. We'd love to. Always love to see you there, girl. We always love to see Tawana. All right. Which one y'all wants to? All right. We talked about the Breakfast Club, so let's get to it. They addressed some things yesterday. This is just hilarious on the Breakfast Club after her Instagram live. Here's a little clip.
It was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. No, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back because we had a whole plan. Even how when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the Mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the Mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the Mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Who said that though? Because the internet said that?
What are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we worry about the comments? And these are people that enjoy the show and watch the show. It's not all about Instagram. It's YouTube. It's like we have people that have been watching the show. Yeah, she's great at what she do. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice on my segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interviews.
She was gonna be the senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Lauren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought you was.
She was on air.
Let me ask a question.
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because
why you joke so much, man?
What you mean?
It's not a do-rag, it's a silk scarf, nigga. But it's not. It's not a joke. I'm serious.
If you gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke,
okay?
but it's not a joke.
All right. Let me make sure my mic is right. First of all, I just yesterday I caught something. I was watching because I watched the in the Instagram, then in the live when I played it, and I don't feel like digging and going back and playing it. Didn't she say that Charlamagne, when she had told old girl to hush or shut up, and she changed shut up to hush, and didn't she say that she talked to Charlamagne and Charlamagne told her, nah, say shut up, and ride off that y'all got beef together. Like I don't get it. I do get it, but I don't get it. Like, I understand they're milking the shit out of this because I would do the same thing if I was in that situation. I mean, it was a big story yesterday. They trying to, so much is going on that they actually threw this out and we actually jumped right in it. I did too, because it's the biggest story, so you feel obligated. They just be like, and how much, I rock with Envy. But the girl was in her chair when she came back. Like, this could have been nipped in the bud once she got back. You gonna tell me she gets back and there was no plan for her to just get back to doing what she's doing? And if she's not gonna go back to doing exactly what she's doing, exactly the way she did it, you gonna tell me the biggest morning show in America with iHeart behind them didn't think to make measures, to create measures to go, this is how we're gonna do it. Either she's going right back to what she's doing, or these are the adjustments. You gonna tell me everybody just sat down? That's like you sitting down at a dinner table at your family's house, and somebody who was a casual friend, who just happened to be around, like just a family friend, all of a sudden is not a holiday. All of a sudden is at the dinner table Monday through Friday. You go to your mom's house, you just happen to stop by, and she's there, or he's there, and ain't nobody gonna tell me, well, why is this person there if they never been there? I mean, it's just a little bit of common sense. Like when I was talking to Jones, I said, it's like he's the Vince McMahon of this, Charlamagne. I'm talking about Charlamagne. I like Charlamagne. I think Charlamagne's done an incredible job with his career. But it's like the Vince McMahon. Y'all know that this shit don't make no common sense to somebody who has common sense. Y'all do know that. But I know we like mess. Just with the mess. Oh, I ain't like the way my lips are. If you're gonna freeze, don't freeze on our lips like. Don't freeze like that. No, like a lot of this don't make no sense, and I really like. I'm not really that invested in it. I mean, we talked about it yesterday because everybody talks about it. So yes, I fell in line. I'm a follower. I fell in line, but there's something really obviously dumb about this. Yeah, this don't have to. This seems like this is some content that they're gonna milk that they knew. I don't know what the numbers were like. I don't know if this was a spike. They whatever. If their job was to get attention, they got it. They won. They got it. Everybody's talked about it. It went viral. Everybody tuned in yesterday. So they won. But a lot of this lacks any common sense. It's dumb. But the reason why sometimes you believe it, because if you were in radio, you know this dumb shit happens like this. I mean, it's obvious. If there was another dude that popped in, that was sitting in a chair, all of a sudden on your segment, Envy would have been like, what the fuck? Who did the intro? Like all of a sudden somebody did the intro to the talk break. Hey, instead of DJ, hey, this is the Breakfast Club, and somebody else did everything. Who the fuck? That would have got nipped in the butt. This really don't make no sense. I'll play a little bit more. Let me fast forward.
Issue about
It is a serious issue.
Okay,
And
let me just
now-
sit back and watch then, because I'm not Joe Clark.
because it's not.
I am actually. Give me my baseball bat.
now it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to. No, but look, it's not even.
People against each other, especially two women,
Oh, this is the part.
and y'all know that.
Yeah, but see, this is.
This is the part. I'm glad I got to this
What they
part.
want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess, and one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that, and y'all know that.
And he said he don't dwell in that, but that's not what Just Hilarious said on Instagram. She said that you said to lean on it. Don't say hush, say shut up. That's what she said on the live that we played yesterday. This is why, like, if y'all gonna be Vince McMahon, y'all gotta stay consistent. You gotta tell Just Hilarious, hey, don't say that I said lean on it. And I don't feel like going all the way back and getting the clip from yesterday and playing what she said. I can tell you when it happened, after it got dark and she moved to the brighter spot, that's when she got into it. Jay Black's in the building. Jay Black over Sleepy Deepy. Sleepy.
Yo.
So Jay, do you remember when Just Hilarious yesterday, when we played her, she said she had told Lauren, I don't know if you remember because you tune out. And she said she had told her to shut up, then she said hush, and then she told Charlamagne said, no, lean on it. I want y'all to see, lean on that. Y'all having beef together. You remember that? Because I don't feel like digging back into that.
Yeah, I remember. Yes.
But then how the hell does he say this? Yes, I don't know which.
Actually, give me my baseball bat.
Now it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody.
Wait, let me get to this because
On YouTube, don't let them trick you out your position. What you did last night is what they want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess, and one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And
But do you hear what he said?
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
And then he
And y'all know
continued.
that.
Yeah, but see, this
And
is
watch
the
what he said.
thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on.
He said he don't what?
Wanted to do what I felt like I should have
You let the internet.
did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess, and one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that.
You told her to dwell in it.
Oh yeah, he did. He did say. Well, according to her, he texted me and said to me, "No, go in, tell her to tell her to shit." Yeah. He put the batteries in the back because that's what we talked about. Yeah,
We talked about the batteries in the back and all that good
Yep.
stuff.
I remember that for sure.
And then Lauren, what's her name? What's her name?
Lauren.
She jumped in. They had a whole conversation. They had a whole thing about it, and it all, and they got the attention they wanted. I don't, you know what, Lady Q, I don't even think they gaslighting. I think they want to make it look like they're gaslighting because it's the WWE. They know what they're doing. Because this don't make no common sense. If somebody comes back to their job and they don't have the exact same job as they had when they left, then that needs to be dealt with immediately. Because if that happened to Charlemagne, he would deal with that immediately. If that happened to Envy, it would be dealt with immediately. And she's still postpartum, so her emotions, hormones probably haven't leveled out. She's been like this from day one, way before the pregnancy. Don't hit me with the hormones, because she been like this. They set a trap, and unfortunately, but I see y'all think it's a trap. I think this is a planned out situation, because when she said Charlemagne said to allegedly to lean into the beef with her and the other female on the show. That's why I think everybody knows.
Look, great.
And controversy does sell. Yep, and as you saw, she didn't repeat it on the air. Yeah, because nobody questioned it.
Legs. Sure. It's Parker.
I pick out things when I'm curious. Who cares about all this? I'm more interested in my CPAP machine activation time, but that's me. Well, that is you. That is you with the CPAP. And I know she pissed beyond positivity because she brought her in. Well, we talked about that. I'm not going to go back into that. Listen, you should have just let them rotate hosts while you're on maternity leave. Let them, so nobody had plenty of time to sit in there and plant the seeds, and the seeds turned into a forest, and now they're blossoming, and the park ranger is Charlemagne. Because everybody's like, we got ourselves a diamond in the rough. We need to have her on that microphone, right? But they are experienced, Mike. They knew how to and what to do in the midst of the BS. Yeah, because they manipulated the BS. They created the BS. They saw the comments on Instagram and said, let's go with it. They saw the social media comments. Let's build this up and bring it.
Is that the root cause of it? Listening to the comments, letting people get into your head. Is that the root to all of this?
It's the root, but it was the creation of a good idea. It's content. And I've been telling y'all forever on this show, all social media is people creating content. The majority of the shit that people talk about, they don't give a damn about it. They just know if they talk about it and they have a strong opinion that it will be content and get likes and views. Just like that tonight's conversation with Keita Rose and the rest of them. Y'all went to these damn live shows not to be entertained. Some of y'all went there not to be entertained. Some of y'all went there to get legit advice and don't know it's a show. It's a show. How long I've been telling you that this stuff is a show? How long I've been telling y'all that these pastors in these mega churches got a show at 8, a show at 10. It's not a service. It's a show. She wasn't trying to help a sister out. Well, maybe she was.
I chose you. I put you in this spot.
And that's a silly move to begin with.
Well, don't get caught up in the comments. I know when you was on the radio like that in Dallas, were you looking at the comments? I know people talk trash. They're like, do you read it? Does that really bother you?
When I first started, Instagram hadn't popped, so it was really Twitter. And one comedian dude said, yeah, he's not it. When I first started, it was like, he's not it.
And you remember that one comment. Look at that.
I know the dude. I booked him. For a comedy show.
Wow, you better than me.
Do you see my spitefulness? I'm booking you. Come on in. Come on into my platform that you want to perform at, because I'm not the one. Qualified experience, journalism background, just your innate funny. I mean, listen, I get y'all keep talking about this qualifications. She does a good job reporting news. She's not excellent at it. She's just a lot better than just.
No, she is good at it.
No, she's good. She's just good. She's not excellent at reporting the news.
Well, she ain't Abby Phillips, but I get what you. I mean, like,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
She's not fucking Joy Reid. She's just better than just hilarious. And I'm not taking a shot, but let's stop with the journalism. What journalism? What policies is she breaking down for people and stuff like? But that sounds crazy. I'm sorry. I don't mean in no way, because I think the girl is talented. I think she's good. I think we get over this whole journalism she's experienced. She worked at TMZ. And after everyone starts following tonight's conversation, they have since dismantled. Yeah, tonight's conversation, because we want answers. Everybody wants somebody to tell them how to do it. That's how you do it, Mike. Come to my shit. Just seems insecure in her abilities. She has to learn how to make what she does stronger. That is all. Just be you. Just that's the point of this thing. Just be you. Does Jasmine Crockett wear a wig? Asking for a friend. She probably does. I love Jasmine Crockett. I love Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, she ain't no Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett is a politician. She ain't even a news person. But if she did the news, I'm sure it would be crazy. They offer two different things. Yes, they do.
Yeah, two different lanes. Yeah. True.
They do. That's why they knew they could have set this straight from the beginning. Once she got back, they could have set this whole thing straight. They could have been like, you're doing this. And then if you think they're good together at something, but it just felt uncomfortable, then let her do her just in the mess and let her turn up the ratchetness. But everybody wants answers. So today, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to play the worst social media advice I've ever heard, Jay.
Okay. The worst.
Ever.
Wow, this got to be
But
bad.
I needed the worst social media, the most ridiculous, but I shouldn't even said that. I should have just let it play. But F it. Here it goes.
It's time for action. Yeah.
Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
Friendly bitches. That's why I tell my bitches, like I said, act deaf, dumb, and blind when a nigga try to holler at you or talk to you. You shouldn't even be responding. There should be no reason why you saying no or answering a question or, rejecting him. Even if you're rejecting him, I don't want you to do it verbally. You do it with a complete silence. That's how you reject him, with silence. A fish will never get caught if it doesn't open its mouth. You should not be talking to your next door neighbor. Why are you talking to the next door neighbor? Just because he asks you a simple ass question, you feel the need to answer it? Nah, you bugging. See, that's how your neighbors start fucking your bitch. She over to the neighbor's house getting piped down. Cause you got a friendly chick, you thinking she home sleeping, but she really not. That's it. And now some women might be like, well, that's kind of weird for somebody to talk to you and I can't talk back. No, she's an idiot for even thinking like that. You weird if you are talking to a stranger and you got a man.
Now, this is what I'm talking about, Joe. Go ahead, Jay.
I just wanted to, it's always an opposing view. I kind of understand and agree with a lot of what he said. Like, it's the real extraness. Like, why? Now, I don't know about the neighbor saying hi, but if it's, yo, what up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, good. Boom. Now, engaging in deep conversations is somebody your age. And I mean, you got an old, depends on your neighbor. Depends on the neighbor. But I get that don't put yourself in situations that can lead to other stuff. And entertaining any dude on the street that's trying to holler at you at the gym, at the supermarket, and you just thinking it's an innocent banter back and forth. I'm just shutting him down, whatever. That's too a little extra. Like, what, do you really need all that? So I kind of get where he's going. There's always an opposing view. So I don't know.
No, I'm gonna play it again just so y'all catch everything.
Like friendly bitches. That's why I tell my bitches, like I said, act deaf, dumb, and blind when a nigga try to holler at you or talk to you. You shouldn't even be responding. There should be no reason why you saying no or answering a question or, rejecting him. Even if you're rejecting him, I don't want you to do it verbally. You do it with a complete silence. That's how you reject him, with silence. A fish will never get caught if it doesn't open its mouth. You should not be talking to your next door neighbor. Why are you talking to the next door neighbor? Just because he asks you a simple ass question, you feel the need to answer it? Nah, you bugging. See, that's how your neighbors start fucking your bitch. She over to the neighbor's house getting piped down. Cause you got a friendly chick, you thinking she home sleeping, but she really not. That's it. And now some women might be like, well, that's kind of weird for somebody to talk to you and I can't talk back. No, she's an idiot for even thinking like that. You weird if you are talking to a stranger and you got a man.
What? ACD said, I'm feeling that video. What?
If you look at it a little deeper, don't look on the surface level. Just oh my God, he's trying to control you. Oh no, you can't. Just look at it on the deep, like literally take a lot of the extra out, and just does it make a little sense?
How do you start off?
Insecurity 2.0.
how do you start off with this? I just want you
like friendly bitches. That's
why I take the extra out. People always put extra little sauce and stuff. Yeah.
How like we need to take that clip. We need to take that clip and make it a drop now. We need
like friendly bitches.
We just need that right there.
What you need, just the bitches?
Yeah, I don't like friendly
bitches. Like I said, act deaf, dumb, and blind.
Right there, act deaf, dumb, and blind. All the way to I don't like friendly bitches. Act deaf, dumb, and blind. How do you want your partner to be? You either want her to be friendly or not. He's weird as fuck. Women getting murdered out here for not saying hi. I'm going to politely decline and get on the phone with my husband every time.
Yeah, they do. You shut the person down too rough. That could be a problem. Somebody said drop the link. I thought that was Ash wanted to jump on. Like, yo, I got something to say. I'll put that link out there quick. Then she said, psych.
Ash must have her hair done. She's ready to pop in there.
He said, what? Oh, what? Drop the link.
Drop the link. Drop the link.
I've been through the same exact thing. No, drop that link. I know I had some dude I was dealing with didn't want me to say hi to nobody at work. Nobody.
Oh, she got a tank top on too. Oh, she got a tank top on.
I couldn't even ride by in the car. Somebody beat the horn. I couldn't do nothing but just turn my head and keep pushing.
How don't you want you? I want a friendly woman.
Exactly, Nikki.
And he lost me at my bitch's trash ass man.
That's why I said you ignore a lot of the
what do you agree? All right, well, let's play.
Shouldn't even be responding. There should be no reason why you saying no or answering a question or rejecting him. Even if you're rejecting him, I don't want you to do it verbally. You do.
All right, so even if you agree with that. What do you agree with? Keep walking, Jay. I'm trying to find out what you agree with this guy.
Right, just keep going. Like I said, I'm always looking for opposing views.
Okay, let me get another one.
With a complete silence. That's how you reject him. With silence. A fish will never get caught if it doesn't open its mouth. You should not be talking to your next door neighbor. Why are you?
We should not be talking to your next door neighbor. You agree with that?
It depends on your neighbor. I mean, if it's someone that's trying to holler at you, absolutely not. It's someone that's our age, and we know what it is. A lot of women may not see the intentions, the build up, the slow play, what's going on. But if your neighbor is a 70-year-old YT, I'm good. Go ahead.
So if I'm your neighbor, and I got 3 daughters, and
I wouldn't trust you, 100%.
And we're talking about the recycling. Did you see? Do they recycle? Do you? And I was like, you believe this? And you know me and Stacey across the street. And I'm like, did they pick your thing up? And they didn't pick up the recycling. And we get into a whole conversation. Like, who do you call? And I'm sitting there going like, do you know the number on who we call? You would get an attitude because of having a conversation with your neighbor about them not picking up the
My
recycling.
trust level in you would not be there. No, I'm thinking you, because that's a buildup. You've been watching probably for a minute. Yo, Shorty got a fatty. You've been watching. This is a buildup. That's just in my mind. That could be. Some people think like that. But no. But go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead. He sounded insecure. Cypher says.
You talking to the next door neighbor just because he asks you a simple ass question, you feel the need to answer it.
Just because he asked you a simple ass question. Did you notice that they didn't pick up our recycling? Have you heard anything of why they're not picking up that's a simple question.
You talking about a one and done. That's why I said he got a lot of sauce on it. He put a lot of sauce. He put extra.
The next door neighbor across the street from us is a white man in the same age range as my mom, younger than my mom.
Nikki said if your neighbor piping it down, it's because you ain't handling your business.
All right, we know how you watching, Nick. Go ahead. We know how you watching. Speaking of piping down, this probably interrupted.
I'm not co-signing the foolishness in this park. I'm just saying as an opposing view. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations that's not needed, and we can't entertain and go too far when someone is trying to holler. That can give that man that wrong impression. That's all I was saying. Not all the extra sauce that he put.
So the person across the street is younger than my mom, right? My mom's 75. He's been our neighbor for over 30 years. Him and my mom have sat by that mailbox at least 100 times and had conversations. Just conversations. He's married. We see his wife once in a while. That is what you're supposed to do with your neighbors.
No, abusive.
You're supposed, and guess what? In turn, guess what happened?
What happened?
Here's what happened. That neighbor across the street saved my dad's life with a diabetic coma, a shock. When I had a seizure on the cement in front of my house,
driveway.
2 times that man came in and got us in ambulances because he's a fire chief. Because of having a dialogue with your neighbors. This
He sure is watching your house a lot.
He's
I'm saying
supposed to. If I
get what you're saying. Being talkative, it can be helpful. It's a village. I'm not defending the dude. I'm just saying that I get some aspects of what he was trying to say without all the extra. That's all.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what you get.
Nah, you bugging. See, that's how your neighbors start fucking your bitch. She over to the neighbor's house getting piped down. Cause you got a friendly chick, you thinking she home sleeping, but she really not. That's it. And now some women might be like, well, that's kind of weird for somebody to talk to you and I can't talk back. No, she's an idiot for even thinking like that.
Listen, there's a difference between dealing with somebody who's flirtatious and dealing with somebody who's friendly.
Okay, talk about it. Flirtatious versus friendly.
And there are people, men and women, who don't know how to draw the line between something being flirtatious and something being friendly.
It's kind of the same, ain't it?
No, absolutely not. Miss Parker is friendly.
Okay.
There is no flirtation.
Okay, that's true.
Miss Parker is absolutely friendly.
Yeah.
Stacy Mitchell, friendly.
Yeah, very. Yeah, friendly, helpful. Yeah. I see it.
Somebody said, I know somebody said, well, what about Miss Clark? Well, Miss Clark. I'm playing Miss Clark.
You stupid.
What? In all seriousness, Miss Clark is friendly. Miss Clark offered us to when we were at the jazz festival, offered us to get us some ice cream or something or food to make sure she was good. Some people would have thought, oh, that's flirtation.
She offered to pay. We couldn't accept that. No.
Yeah.
I appreciate the offer, but no.
If I'm with a man and a man directs a question towards me and I let my man answer and vice versa. If I'm with a man and a man directs a question
I'm with my man.
Me,
she's with her dude.
If I'm with my man and a man directs a question towards me, I let my man answer and vice versa.
She look at him like, all right, babe, you got that? You gonna respond to this Negro?
I mean, that would
and respond to him. Good job, Ash. I think she handled that would very well handled.
I mean, if that works for you. If that works.
If some dude, you and Stacy out, and some dude says asking Stacy a question, and she just go, you what? Oh God.
What's the question?
All right.
If we're in line at a restaurant and the dude is standing and
different.
No, but just listen. Like I get but what's the question? If the guy is standing next to Stacy, I don't know why we bring Stacy up, but we'll bring Stacy up hypothetically, and he says, "Do you know how long the wait is?" And Stacy goes and looks at me. Ain't that weird?
She's in an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Blink twice.
I'm gonna look at Stacy. If Stacy looks at me, I'm gonna look at her like, well, why don't you just?
But some females know, women know that. All right, I'm gonna have to hear this Negro mouth when we buy stuff. He gonna bring this up. Like you gotta just know your dude too. You gotta know your dude.
Yeah, because you dating this dude.
You weird if you are talking to a stranger.
You're dating him.
He's the Sunday looking ass nigga. All right, let me get caught up. Fish get caught in that too, dumbass. Because it's queen boy for you.
And Nikki said it's a rejection of sign language. Is that language?
Get out of here. We're on the same vibe with this dude.
A person strays because they want to, not because they answer the damn question. Got y'all. All right.
A person strays because they want to. I've been watching Temptation Island. Well, never mind.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. LaShawn, projection. LaShawn was like, projection. Now, I understand men can be weird and take a lot. Nah, nigga, bitches can't use any words. It's entertaining other men. As green lights, can she go on Facebook and like anything? You know she can't. You know she can't.
Morning, TP.
You know she can't.
Morning. All the mornings. Where I leave off at. All right.
Yes, men usually put themselves in compromising positions all the time. Friendly. Joe asses, I guess. What do men do when men hit on them or ask a question? Let's answer the question. My neighbor called me and said, there's a bunch of cars in front of your house. Is everything okay? We watch out for each other's property.
That's good.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And the neighbor had his phone number.
Let her get herself together. Maybe she just want to be audio. She don't want to have an image up. But Ash, I think Ash been through this. Ash Bash been through this. So Ashley's here. Let's bring Ashley in.
Mike. Hey, Jay Black.
Hey, good morning. Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
All right.
Okay?
We can hear you. We can hear you. I guess you got a story to tell. Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
What's your thoughts?
She was breaking up. I think she broke up because I heard her
But
breaking
if
up a
I'm
little.
out, because
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah,
All
go ahead.
I'm saying is, it depends, like you said, Mike. It depends on the question. So if I'm out with my man, to be completely honest, in some ways I am old school. Another man, if he sees me with a man, he really shouldn't be directing a question towards me, because not all men, but they just want to see what energy they're gonna get from the woman. Now, vice versa, same thing with a woman. If I'm standing next to my man and this woman come up and say, "Hey, do you know such and such?" I'm gonna look at her like she crazy, because as a woman, I don't know. I just feel like we should address each other because we're equals. Don't ask my man nothing. And just like if I'm out with my man, depending on what they asking, he shouldn't be asking me anything either. A little bit, like I said, it depends. If they like Mike said, how long is the wait? I'm gonna answer, because that's an innocent question. But if he say something like, start asking, have you ever eaten here before, and all this other stuff, I'm gonna look like, sir, please get away from me, because this man is crazy, and he asking me all this. I'm scared for the man. I'm not scared for myself. I'm scared for the man, not for me, because I don't have that. We don't have that energy. I don't get beat on. I don't get gripped up. I don't get cussed out. But I be scared for the man. That's all I'm saying.
She dating somebody dangerous, Jay. She dating somebody dangerous.
And my hair always done, first of all.
I'll just check it. I just want to make sure. I ain't know.
My background. So you shut up.
Wait, you said there's too much stuff in your background. What, you got guns in the background or something? We don't know.
I'm at work. I work for a surgeon, Mike. And I don't want them to just so happen to stumble upon Mike Sean and the Takeover Legends and see their background and be like, why are you on a show, a YouTube show, while you at work, Miss Ivy? Yeah, no. No.
Oh, so you got a good job. Hold up, you got a good job. Wait a second. Hold on.
Mike, don't start with me. I'm leaving. I just had to say that. I couldn't type fast enough.
All right,
y'all was stressing me out.
Type fast enough.
We don't want you to lose that job for this show.
No, I ain't losing my job. They can't fire me.
Oh, she said they can't fire her. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, girl, with your dangerous boyfriend.
Bye, y'all.
All right.
Yeah, I had another question, but go ahead, get out of here.
Yeah, she just wanted to pop in. She said she couldn't type fast enough.
Said your man ever caught a bid? Nah, I'm not friendly or flirtatious. I'm not friendly or flirtatious, and the mister is still a psycho. This is Jay Black in his prime. This is Jay Black 20 years ago. This is Jay Black right here, y'all.
Even if you're rejecting him, I don't want you to do it verbally. You do it with a complete silence. That's how you reject him, with silence. A fish will never get caught if it doesn't open its mouth.
Minus the suit. I never see Jay Black wear the suit, but
not be talking to your next door neighbor. Why are you talking to the next door neighbor?
And a handkerchief. I ain't never seen her have a handkerchief in the suit. Jay.
Ask you a simple ass question, you feel the need to answer it? Nah, you bugging.
Now the necklace, maybe the necklace.
Your neighbor start fucking your bitch.
The sunglasses definitely. The sunglasses.
I was getting piped down because you got a friendly chick. You thinking she?
He's stupid.
This boy is definitely the bitch. Y'all think that is normal to call your woman? Call your woman, stop trying to control another adult. People will show you who they are, but that fool is talking nonsense. Well, I think I may have. If he's talking nonsense, I may have. Let me see. I have another dude who may be the total.
I'm mentally unstable. I'm sorry. I just
listen. Keep that comment up there. Listen,
no.
This is my best friend in the world. This is my best friend. Motherfucker's a little mentally unstable.
No.
He's a little mentally unstable.
Just disrespect is disrespect. Sometimes you gotta call things out, and if it escalated, like no. But I'm older now, Mike. We all older. We grow older. We got a lot more to lose. So
listen,
yeah.
I done seen Jay Black say some shit, and I had to co-sign. But when he said it, my eyes open. I said, "What the fuck?"
That's what we doing.
And all I said was, "Yeah."
Oh, you ain't backing me up?
No, I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." Yup. I said, "Yup."
Yeah. Like he don't see Ash said exactly. He don't play about her. When it comes to Ash, her dude don't play. So she know. You guys gotta know your situation.
So excuse me, miss. Do you know a good place to go fishing? Man, first of all, Coco, you the reason why dudes are like Ashley's man. Because the dudes like you with sweatpants on, you know a good place to go fishing.
Oh God.
He sounds like the current Jay Black. Lady Q, blink twice.
No. Y'all heard her just rip on me for allegedly, mistakenly somebody hacking my page and liking like something with a like. So stop. She's more than no, we're not doing that.
So we got the one guy who's basically saying you can't be friendly, you can't talk, you can't use verbal anything, you can't say nothing. Then we got another dude I got on here who just said, listen, man, if you really want to know what a woman's about, you got to let her do what she does. So that's it.
Allow people to do what they'd rather do. Or you talk about if you really want to know somebody or accept someone for who they are, take a step back and allow them to do what they'd rather do. In a healthy relationship, you don't have to guilt trip. In a healthy relationship, you don't have to manipulate to get what you want. In a healthy relationship, you don't have to seek to control them. And especially if all you know is to fight for everything. All my life I had to fight. If that's your reality, it will show up also in relationships. So if you want meaningful relationships, trust that God will bring people into your life. Watch this, that have capacity to love you, that have the grace to love you. And if they don't, they're not bad people. They're just not your people.
Hey, you just let them do what they do. No manipulation, no guilt tripping. That's what you want to do.
That's what you want to do it.
You go do it. That saying is something, though. A fish will never get caught if it don't open its mouth. Well, pause. You might not keep a relationship either if you don't open. Never mind. All right.
He's a comedian, y'all. Of course he's going to go there.
What? But I think this guy has a point.
Oh, so Jeanette says she picked him. It's called trust. You guys might have to play him again. I missed some of it.
Yeah, because you was already on that. You was still thinking about the dude with the suit. You was going back to your 20s.
Allow people to do what they'd rather do.
Hear that, y'all? Allow people to do what they'd rather do.
Or you talk about if you really want to know somebody or accept someone for who they are, take a step back and allow them to do what they'd rather do. In a healthy relationship, you don't have to guilt trip. In a healthy relationship, you don't have to manipulate to get what you want.
Y'all hear that, ladies? Y'all hear that?
In a healthy relationship, you don't have to seek to control them. And
you hear that, Jay Black? You don't have to seek to control them. You hear that?
Especially if all you know is to fight for everything. All my life I had to fight. If that's your reality, it will show up also in relationships. So if you want meaningful relationships, trust that God will bring people into your life. Watch this, that have capacity to love you, that have the grace to love you. And if they don't, they're not bad people. They're just not your people.
That's deep, Jay Black. What you know about that deepness, Jay Black? That's real shit right there. That's real shit right there. Yes, if they are doing things you don't subscribe to, then move along.
This ain't for me.
Yup, I posted that. LaShawn said, allow people to do what they rather do. LaShawn said, listen, if I'd rather have 2 or 3 spread around this city, allow me to do what I want to do.
Let me do me. If this ain't for you, cool. You heard what Neil said, right? That's what LaShawn said. Like, do. If it ain't work for you, it don't work.
It's not your day. Today's not your day.
What?
I told you if you wanted to change days, you had to give me 2 weeks notice. Facts, no lies. Let them do what they do. Jeanette said, I need him. Yes. She said, yes. Some fish will jump in your boat. All right, Sweatpants, stop.
No, it's true though. They do jump out the water. They do.
They used to jump out the water. Yep. That's why I don't need access to a phone. Here we go back to the fucking phone.
She's saying gonna let you do what you do. I get the correlation.
Oh my
and she like, what you gonna do is what you gonna do. And then I'm gonna see who you really are, and then I'm gonna decide if you're the best fit for me.
But you have to allow the person to understand and make a choice that might bother you too. You do understand that. Like you got to allow the person to know, yeah, I'm not really for that. But if you want to do it, you want to do it. I'll pencil you in. Yes, LaShawn said I'll pencil you in. That's how she rocks her schedule. That's how she rocks her schedule. Any more comments on that?
No.
All right, so I got the your boat must be a paddle boat.
You ain't on no yacht, son. You ain't on no big boats. You ain't high up.
Well, what's going on? What's going on here?
What up, trendsetter? All right, where you going next?
So there's a thing called Subway Takes, and this guy, it's pretty good. I found it on TikTok.
Subway Take?
What takes? TAKES. So he asked a question. And there's one woman. Now, I want y'all to get through the jokes. He asked for takes, and it's pretty interesting. A lot of people have some interesting things to say, and I think he gets fellow comedians to be on the subway. They're on an actual train when he asked them the question. This lady decided we need to bring back something. We need to bring back something in society. She says because it'll clear a lot of things up. But I want y'all to listen and tell me if you can point out the one essential thing that she said that I think is key. This is the homework assignment. So I need y'all to pay attention.
Listen closely. Okay.
And I'm going to give y'all a minute before I point it out. I'm going to play it now. Let's get this popping. Damn, I can't do it at the same time. Pause.
It's time for action. Yeah.
Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
Bring back segregation.
100% disagree.
Dead accurate. Bring it back. I want to know where I'm not welcome, okay? Put them signs back up. Colors only, whites only. Let's do it, all right? Rip the Band-Aid off. Especially for a restaurant. Are you kidding me? Whites only? What do I want to do in there? What they got? Mashed potatoes? Mayonnaise? Hot dogs? Colors only, we got seasoning, turmeric, paprika.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
You were saying that the black excellence.
Absolutely.
The segregation is to get the
colored excellence.
Okay.
Okay. What's the playlist in the whites only spot? They playing Carrie Underwood and Kid Rock. We playing Babyface and Diggable Planets. Ain't no overhead lighting. What are you talking about?
Wait, where am I going?
Colors.
Hell yeah.
Look at his hair. Talking about where am I going? That's the problem with North Africans.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm in. 100% agree. Let's go.
Talk about where I'm going.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What happens to you in the summertime?
Where are we putting the Italians?
Listen.
I just want to know.
I don't need their food. I don't like tomatoes.
Oh, so they're going on the white side.
Black people spend over $1 trillion a year. I would love for the government to force us to spend it on our own people.
This is very good.
Yes.
I like this a lot.
I brought you over to the side.
And the black airplane?
Oh, come on. The Soul Plane, baby.
I want to be on Soul Plane.
Yes, it's going to be noisy on there, but that's what noise cancellation headphones are for. You know what I'm saying?
And they're going to have all the good movies?
All the good movies, all the good music.
Oh, man.
And while we at it, bring back sundown towns. They never left, but...
What's that?
Well, a sundown town was back in the day during Jim Crow where black people weren't allowed to be in a town after the sunset.
Wow.
So those towns never left. They still exist in America, but they took the signs down. I want them to put the signs back up. I wanted to say 248 miles to the next town that likes colored people. Get your gas in Atlanta. Don't stop till you get to Savannah, all right?
I'm with her.
He with me.
So I'm going to let y'all tell me what you got from. Do you agree?
LaShawn said, I want to know where I'm not welcome. LaShawn is rocking with her heavy. Let's go. Apple Queen said, I felt her.
Uh-oh.
Bring back segregation. We don't need y'all. We do it. Y'all ain't know about Black Wall Street.
Okay.
Ash said she crazy. That girl is cray. Ash ain't rocking with it. Stacey Mitchell said, I want to know who wants my money. For us, by us. She said FUBU all day.
All right. He adding stuff. I like that. Go ahead. Add it. Add.
Oh.
Add stuff. Go ahead.
No, Ash said, what is it? Now that's a fact. support black businesses. So Ash is a little confused. She crazy, but she wants you to support. So you don't think we could do it on our own, Ash? I don't know. Maybe we need that link again. No, all right. Queenborn, Lord, she want to do that fans line dance on the phone.
Okay, all right.
All right, Miss Clark. What Stacey say next?
Just like the Jewtown and Chinatown, but that won't happen. All right, well, they're saying it's leaning towards it. So I love that.
I love that! Exclamation! Exclamation! Exclamation!
But if they segregate us, we will most certainly get the short end of the stick. Okay.
So yeah, Ash think we need them. Yeah, you think we can't thrive on our own?
I can say yes, Mama. Shorter than it already is. Oh, facts on that. Got to be careful what you asked for, Queenborn said. Got to be careful.
She's scared too. Get a dog. No, I get what you're saying though. We were thriving without them.
I mean, were we here? Do we know this for a fact? Were we here?
I mean,
were you here?
History books tell us.
Oh, okay.
Stories, people got images. They didn't want that black man to get that upper hand. They feared that, oh man, they educated and they got money. They was what they gonna do to us when they get back, when they take over, they gonna enslave us. What they were. So I get it. Go where you celebrate it and accept it, not where you tolerate it. So it is a difference walking into a restaurant as all white tees versus walking in as your peoples. The vibe, the energy, we different. We just different.
Let me see if I can get to the
what
part
Lady Q said. Didn't Lady Q just post something about this too?
They need us, and they forgot how we can make something out of nothing. Let me see if I can get to the part.
To spend it on our own people. You know?
And that is the part. Right here.
I don't need their food. I don't like tomatoes.
So they're going on the white side.
Black people spend over $1 trillion a year. I would love for the government to force us to spend it on our own people.
That's the part.
Listen.
I just want to know.
I don't need their food. I don't like tomatoes.
So they're going on the white side.
Black people spend over $1 trillion a year. I would love for the government to force us to spend it on our own people.
That part right there. I would love a law that made us have to spend it with us. Now, we would need time to organize. I mean, we got a lot of businesses that are run by black and brown people, but we'd get time to organize because remember, segregation happened. You could automatically lose your job right now if that job decided. And you would have to find employment. We only wanted equality to start with anyway. Equity and equality.
They didn't ask for segregation at first. We wanted to be treated fairly. We doing our own thing, but don't be trying to hang us. Don't be trying to do this. Don't be trying to. Yeah, they didn't. Initially, they wanted equality and equity.
But if we spent the money with us,
it won't pass.
Well, you never know. It won't pass unless it's our idea. If it's
speaking of supporting black, I got you.
Speaking of supporting black business, welcome Inspired, welcome Inspired, y'all. Welcome Inspired, hoodies, t-shirts, all types of stuff, mugs, and everything else. You can get right there. Welcome Inspired, right there, right there, right there. But we would have to, if it's our idea, then they're gonna be like, no, they're up to something. We can thrive on our own. I believe we are resilient. I believe so too. But it would take a lot and remember, like I said, they could be jobs that you have right now that if this popped off, they could segregate them and say, we don't want you. And it's legal to do it. Because there's certain situations going on right now where they're lifting laws where people basically will be able to say they.
So you would need a start date so everybody can plan. In 5 years from now, this is when it's going to happen.
You think they're gonna give us a start date? You think they're gonna give us a heads up? I always think about the NBA and NFL without black people. I've been telling y'all that Black Wall Street is in the NBA. I've been saying that to anybody who listens. Black Wall Street exists right now. It's called the NBA and the NFL.
It can't be. The NBA and NFL would not be what it is if it wasn't for us. Period. Hands down. If there was none of us and we did our own thing.
Communities should have already been built. Affluent communities should have already been built based on NBA, NFL, baseball with the Latinos, churches. We should already have thriving communities, y'all.
Yeah. Why did they never rebuild the roads? Like, why wasn't all of those ever really rebuilt?
Dr. Smith had said they did try and rebuild it. It was rebuilt and something else happened. We gotta get Dr. Smith on here. Oh, today was supposed to be Financial Rebel. I didn't send him the link. That's my bad. And we're gonna take our inventions with us and watch them figure it out.
Man, our inventions is crazy. The list of things that black folks figure out and invented.
We could thrive without them, but they can't without us. I rock with y'all. I want to say, I want so bad to say, but I don't know if right now we're in the condition to make that successful.
It's a build-up.
I don't know. I saw a comment that said the second grade passes it should start either segregating sports. Let's go back to the Negro Leagues. Hey, history is always manipulated. Jackie Robinson was looked upon well he should have as a hero, but it also destroyed the Negro League. That was the beginning of the end. Does segregation mean our jobs, or is it just for our neighborhoods and schools? That, Ms. Clark, we ain't thought that deep into this. She just made a comment. I don't know. Does it mean schools? Do the schools get the fundings? How do we fund our schools?
Wouldn't be under this administration though. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much. That was something I had, and then I had this other thing, and I don't think Jay Black is going to agree with this.
You'd be amazed.
I don't think he's going to agree with this statement right here. It's a casual statement, y'all. We got a little too deep. It's a casual.
It's time for action. Yeah.
Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
Dining out alone is extremely underrated, if not better than going out with groups of people.
100% agree. I love dining alone.
Why do you like dining alone?
I don't want to wait for people to get hungry.
So it's a scheduling thing?
No, if I'm hungry, I'm just going to go eat.
Same.
I don't need to say let's do lunch.
And I don't mean to turn this into an interview, but what's better for you, sitting at the bar or sitting at a table?
I don't mean to turn this into an interview, but what's better for you, sitting at the bar or sitting at the table?
Like that. I used to think it was the bar, but now I'm starting to think the next crazier level is sitting by yourself at a table.
Well, you know who's a big fan of sitting by yourself at a table? Keith McNally.
He is.
Famously sits alone on Christmas Eve.
I saw that with a pink martini that he has every time.
So is dining alone underrated? I like dining alone. But I'm the same person who likes going to the movies alone. I used to love, I didn't think I would like it. They are working on school choice, so it would eventually come down to us having our own schools that we're going to need to figure out how to fund. Yeah, good. All right. I hope they're dismantling the Fed EOs, DEIs, or Doge. I don't know which one you're saying because there's so many of the D's. Pause. So we may have to fund our schools. Yes, that was a question I had. I love eating alone. I love being alone when I'm out. I listen. I ain't gonna lie, Stace. This is the second time I agree with your ass today. I love going to a diner and chilling and having my phone up and being able to order my stuff and spread it out.
You go to a diner like at the bar top tables, or is it the booth? You get the booth, and you sit by yourself at the diner.
Yes, if it's not crowded. I don't do it if it's crowded because I feel like I'm being selfish. Then I'll sit at the table if it's crowded. But when I go, it's normally an off hour. It's just me. No, if it's crowded and I see a group of 5 and a group of 4 and a group of 3, and I'm gonna take a whole joint just by myself.
Miss Clark agrees. She like dining alone as well.
And I think it's a bad thing too. That's why half the reason why I think I'm single.
Well, y'all both are single.
Yeah, but I like going to the movies by myself is not a problem with me. Okay, they said I've made an intentional effort to transition to all Black healthcare providers for me and my daughter. I've had enough.
I love it. I love it, K-Day.
All the lights in your place working. Just all I want to know. I just want to know.
So she purposely, intentionally. That's dope. Do I got any Lady Q, any Black doctors around here? Black female doctors? I need to do that too. I like my doctor though. I've been rocking her for a minute, but yeah, we should.
You like your doctor,
Dennis?
I like shopping. Oh, Lady Q said I like shopping alone.
She does.
Gotten to eating alone, except in the food court. Why the food? I even like the food court. I like people watching in the food court. I used to love just sitting there. I forget what that mall was that was around the corner from me in Arlington, Texas. I used to go there and eat the samples and just sit there and chill and have my phone. I don't like doing anything alone. We know, LaShawn. We know.
That's why you got multiple options.
I need at least
No,
one.
I get what she's saying.
I know.
You need at least one other person. It's weird for me. It feels uncomfortable going into I need a table for one, and like, and you just sitting back like he ain't got no friends, ain't got nobody, just lonely. I'm so alone. I can hear Akon now playing in the background.
Did y'all notice they changed the name of the Aunt Jemima syrup? I had to re-comment.
He said it earlier, and we moved.
You know how he gets when you miss a comment. You know how he's a petty. He's a little kid. I had to re-comment.
I didn't know they changed it. What they changed the name to, Cypher?
Did y'all know they changed the name to Aunt Jemima?
Lady Q, I'll shop alone. Yeah, shopping alone. I guess you're going to run into the stores.
I shop alone all the time. I love taking my time, and if I need advice, I
go to the movies alone
all the time. Afro Queen.
Wow.
Going to the movies alone is wonderful because you're not alone. You're in there and you got the movie. The movie is your companion. Yes, Lady Q, peace of mind while shopping. No rushing. My cat's vet is a black woman. I don't think he did that on purpose, Coco. Well, maybe he did do it on purpose. Laugh out loud, eat the samples. Yeah, I would eat all. They don't give samples anymore. Ever since COVID, there's no more samples. I used to eat all the samples. I go anywhere alone. I don't care. I enjoy company too, but I'm okay. I was just gonna continue. She at work, but I'm not.
Not afraid to be alone. Okay, then we did it in 4
You can tell she's at work.
I'm not afraid to be alone. Good looking, Ash.
LaShawn said, I like people watching. I like watching what they wearing. I like watching interaction.
You just
I get it. Like, but maybe that's because what I do for a living is to pick up on stuff and then write it down. I move differently alone. Yeah, I feel there's no anxiety when I'm alone. You know what I love doing? I love when I gotta drive far. I love the fact that I'm alone because I'm not worried about what anybody wants to hear when it comes to music. I'm not worried about. I'm in a whole nother world. I think Paper Mills. Let me get up and
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Coco's worrying about them.
He's still worried about Aunt Jemima.
It's cheaper to go by myself.
How did they teach you in school? How did the teacher even handle you in school, though? Coco, how did they handle you in school?
Yeah, they did change the name years ago. It was
Clark said, "Where you been?"
I remember that years ago. BJ still gives out saying,
BJ do that.
BJ
really give out samples? You have to go on the right day. Yeah, but they used to give it all the time. I used to be up there. I'm telling you, them samples are vicious. I get a sample from there, get a sample from here. Now we see you are Ash. we see you trying to. You still want to participate and do your job. You work with somebody who's doing surgery. You got the nerve to be paying attention to us.
No, she's committed. She's focused. She's like, man, I like this. These are my peoples.
Somebody's having critical surgery. She's over here. Hold up. Wait.
I gotta let them know. I gotta let them know what I think.
Wait, hold up.
I do it. I go alone too.
I go alone. No, they talking about going to the movies alone. I go anywhere alone. I don't care. I enjoy company too. But I'm.
Huh?
You
gotta do not.
No, the oxygen is good. Don't worry about the beeping noise. I'm
gonna hit him with the knot.
Not.
I got one more. I got hit him with this one.
We'll get you some Tylenol in a minute. You know that's expensive on your health insurance.
Oh God.
As long as you're not watching in the midst of a surgery, like you right there, scalpel. Hold up. Shut the fuck up. I know your mind. No, I'm just saying that was Jay Black too. Don't just put it. It's
Pearl Millings or something. They letting Cypher know it.
Melling? Yeah. That's what they changed the name of Aunt Jemima. I don't know. Cypher. You can't do a show and pay attention. You can't put his comments up constantly because he throws everything off.
But if I don't put it out, you gonna put it back 3 more times.
And then he puts it back through. To the flow of the show. We talking about being alone. We talking about are you comfortable with yourself to dine by yourself, to go places by here he go. Did y'all know they changed the name of Aunt Jemima? Whole show going. Whole show. Just throw the show away. Whole show gone.
Girl, shut the up.
Whole show gone.
He's still going.
Damn, Mike, you act like I'm commenting that I can't use my air fryer. Mike, it's on the same level. I actually can't.
Oh God.
Right. As I'm good spending time with me. I like it. Well, I mean, Miss Parker, she comes to the comedy shows by herself. She just pops in there.
Well, that's different because they know the host. They know you're on performing and they come in to support you. And like, so you're entertaining and spending time with them. So it's like y'all, a group in there together. That's different.
But she know I'm only saying hi, and then at the end coming up to her and saying, "Oh, Lisa, hope you're feeling okay."
What did Lisa say earlier?
What did Lisa
I
say?
missed that.
Oh, damn.
Oh, eye surgery.
Well, we would have known if we didn't have to get the Aunt Jemima comment. That's what happens. It throws us everywhere. I had eye surgery the other day, and I still had my phone listening to the show.
She's still supporting. Look at that.
The doctor was like, "Excuse me, miss. We're working on your working on your retina." She was like, "Wait a second, I got a comment. Hold up. Excuse me, left eye, but we have to give me a second."
Mike asked the question. He played a no lies detector. I gotta let him know my thoughts.
Did you ain't here to drop? There's no lies detected.
Trendsetter made them a drop, and now we gotta respond.
And then the doctor looked over and said, "You want to watch?" And the doctor was looking over, and the first comment he saw was, "Did you know they changed the name of Aunt Jemima?"
Oh God.
Miss Clark said, "Very comfortable by myself because folks always got a reason why they can't go, and you ain't gotta wait.
So she
You just
asked
go.
me friends night out or friends day. Yeah.
When I was on a comedy tour, I went to a baseball game by myself to see the Detroit Tigers. I've gone to a Mavericks game by myself. We still never talked about why Tarzan is out in the jungle clean shave, but I didn't bring it up anymore. Lisa, the doctor was like, "Lady, you need to relax, feel better."
As long as Ashley wasn't.
I hope your eyes all right. I sure did comment, Mike. I know you did. You sit there. Just like, hold up, wait. You pushing the doctor's hand away. Give me a minute. Thanks, DB. I look gruesome, but that's okay. No, you'll be all right. As long as the eye is good. As long as the eye, that's vital.
You don't lose your vision.
As long as the eyes, but I do. Jay's never been the type. I don't think Jay's ever been the type to do stuff. I've gone to clubs by myself. Well, listen, this probably has something to do with my addiction, but I love drinking by myself. That used to be the most comfortable. I ain't gotta hear nobody say nothing. It just me. Just me. What you got?
Oh, I ain't even realize. No, I saw this yesterday, this clip. And do you respect your elders, Mike?
Absolutely.
But I don't respect my elders if they don't respect me.
We listen and we don't judge. You gotta elaborate that.
Well, okay. I think it should be modeled on every level. If respect is my default. If I give you respect, but you don't give it back, okay, then that's where we stand. But that doesn't become the default. It should be,
Reciprocated.
Reciprocated, exactly.
Do you agree? Disagree?
I mean, there's nothing to disagree about. Technically speaking, he's correct. Like I heard there was one young man in a job. He's not there anymore. He said he called it age bias. He said, "I'm not for this age bias thing. If you're going to be disrespectful, I remember this. You're going to be disrespectful to me. I'm bringing it back." Now I don't flat out get disrespectful because I realize I'm a sucker. Because I realize at a certain age, everything coming out the house is more difficult for you. Like everything is more difficult. You coming to the UPS mail store is more difficult for you than it is for me. So I can see how that would irritate you knowing how life has changed. And
so you're okay with disrespect because they got more hardships and challenges?
And I know technology has changed. And I know the frustration of you trying to figure everything out. And I know a lot of things come out because you want a certain service, but you understand so I put them things out. So what I do is I over explain. That's a way of getting back at them. I overly explain. And I go, like I said before, what's going on here is this, this, and this.
And they say, whatever, Pedro. And you just
well, nobody's ever done all that. Like I had one older man hit me with the I said.
Okay.
I said,
boy.
He didn't say boy. Nobody said boy. He said I said.
Queenborn agrees. She don't.
I
she don't tolerate it.
Now, listen. There's always exceptions to the rule. There's some healthy ass 70-year-olds that come in there and want smoke, and smoke they will receive. They get to smoke. But I try and put myself in a position of, I try and treat people at a certain age the way I always think of my mom and dad. I go like, what's the big deal of me taking this? I'm not even going to call it disrespect. I'm just going to give you the same energy and let's see how you feel.
Well,
I don't even, because that exhausts me when I got to give the same energy.
Well,
yeah, and it's levels. There's levels. Like, like if a older person disrespects my mom or dad, then it's on and popping. But if it's just directed at me, give respect even when people don't deserve it. It's called grace. Miss Clark then put it out there.
She said it's called grace.
If I give you respect, I give you respect, so give it back, or it's going down. No age restrictions. Jeanette, now she 82 years old. Stop. If you see the person is in a fragile state, you're not. I'm not cussing at an older person. I'm not cursing an older person out, even if they cuss me out. But I will ask you, are you okay? And that's good. That's a good one. Are you okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. You heard what I said.
I'm fine.
I don't know, something about allowing somebody to disrespect you no matter what their age is. Respect is due. I always feel like respect is due to a dog. Like respect is due across the board. Like to not be respected and then accept that is just odd to me. So I don't know if your age plays a part in that. So when he says this,
but I don't respect my elders if they don't respect me.
Like
it's all about the energy you're willing to waste. I hate that, Mike. I said disrespectful. Ash, my aunt says 8 to 88 can get it.
88 can get it.
But the whole thing of disrespect, it's only disrespect, honestly, and I know this is gonna sound crazy. It's only disrespect if you inherit it and you accept it as. You could just accept it as the person's an ignorant person and keep it moving. Like when you acknowledge it and go like, oh, I've been disrespected. Well, they changed your whole situation then. That's you. I'm not going to go back and forth. Like I said, I will repeat it. I will tell you where we have a miscommunication. And if you continue to go on, then I'm not. Now, if you in your 60s, then it's good. But once you get into the higher 70s and 80s, I'm not really like, what am I supposed to do? What do I get out of replying and getting into it with you? What do I get out of it? Oh, you sure did tell off that 77-year-old. Like, what do I get out of it? It's a lose-lose. I would rather just allow you to continue with your ignorance. You continue. Go ahead. Have a good day. And I'm going to keep it moving. It's called the golden rule for a reason. Some old people use age as an excuse. Yes, to be mean and disrespectful. Don't get mad when your energy is matched.
TP.
It's definitely case by case. Some people are sometimes going through things and they don't normally act that way. But when I laugh in someone's face and walk away, that makes them more upset. Hey. I'm glad my daughter reminded me because I forgot. So we complain about these kids cussing in front of us, but we can be disrespectful to our elders.
No, what he's saying is if the elders are disrespectful to you, do you tolerate that? Or do you
but we don't excuse these kids when their excuses do. Well, they would be disrespectful. Well, you still ain't got to talk like that. Once they're in diapers again, I can't be disrespectful. Because you almost feel crazy even thinking about disrespecting the older person. It's how we were raised. Exactly. Older people be drawn sometimes, but I find humor in everything. I usually laugh laugh first. They're laughing it off. It's like, all right. Like, I get it. I understand. Old people talk real slick and disrespectful. They can get it too.
I thought you was the model person.
Y'all just want y'all want to get it popping. Y'all just want to get it popping. Little old person, y'all trying. I had to let her there. I had to let her. Come on, I had to let her have it. I had to tell him. I had to tell him about himself. I ain't doing all that.
Mike ain't doing it. He's gonna keep it moving.
What are we gonna do? What if he asked you to fight? What you gonna do then?
Put him up.
Put the
dukes up.
What are you gonna do then? Wait. If the gentleman takes it there, what are you gonna do? You're gonna ask yourself, how did I get involved in this? Like, how did I even get involved? How did I get caught up in this? Like, this don't make no sense what I just got caught up in. You got one more thing before? Because
You good.
All right, listen, y'all. Sunday, the brunch Q Spot. I expect Miss Clark. I expect DJ Super. We're gonna be there at 1:00. West Hampton. I was waiting for Lady Q to comment. Lady Q,
I want to know what Lady Q's opinion was on that. Yeah, she went to smoke.
All the folks think a difference of opinion is disrespectful, and we'll try to shut you down with them being older. I think not.
She always says that. Just because I disagree with you, don't mean you can disrespect me. Like, yeah, that's not disrespectful to say I disagree. Don't you disrespect me, huh? Because I disagree with you.
Like we were at a dinner and we had to wait, and an older person said something that was in our party, and I saw it coming, and the dude handled it properly, but you just gotta keep it moving, man. So if your parents are disrespectful, what was that? So if your parents are disrespectful to you, are you giving it back? Yeah, no. Well, some people might say, yeah, nope, Miss Sean, but I will ask.
Are you okay?
Ask them. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You heard what I said.
I was just checking.
Oh God, but yeah, no, that is true. Though, opinions. Yeah, when you disagree with them, interesting.
But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The most difficult people are the people between the ages of 30 and 50. Y'all the difficult people. Let me tell you something. When you overly are nice to an older person, the majority of the time, everything smooths out, even when it was your fault, when something happens. Us, when y'all think y'all right, oh man, y'all think y'all civil rights leaders. Amazon said, yep, my mama can't talk crazy to me just because she birthed me. I'll let her know I'm her child, but I'm an adult. Why can I hear those conversations?
In the most respectful way, huh? You can hear.
I almost had to play the drop.
It's time for action.
Thanks you for joining the Takeover Legends. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here. Like, I guess it depends on your relationship too. I guess that plays a part. Have you always been truthful and open and being able to express your thoughts with your parent, or when you're one of the ones you just always let it slide and never say anything if you disagree with them? Like,
and then the build up.
Yeah. So I guess it depends.
Let's not tripping. Oh yes, Miss Clark, I fell out for months. Facts. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, Miss Parker. So parents are exempt from the get back. I don't know. Some people Jeanette says she had a falling out. They feel they have earned their right to speak exactly what's on their mind. And you know what? Society does it too. You so I guess at a certain age, they just gonna say what they're gonna say. And I'm not too adverse to that because I don't know how I'm gonna be when I want to say what I want to say when you spent 60, 70 years trying to be polite. So I'm like, nah, I'll let that go. Like Jay said, you let that go. Nah, all right. I mean, the sign does say 15% off, but they said it expired. But that's not what the sign says. But they also have a sign in the store. But it was false advertising that the sign outside still says 15% off, and it doesn't say expiration date. But you do have something in here that says expiration date. I'm gonna let that slide. In your 70s, you might not. I don't get what this sign said. The reason why I'm in here is because that sign out there said 50% off. That sign is what got me in here. I wouldn't have wasted my time to walk in here. Now, whatever you got in here is nice, and I'm glad that you're informing me, but that's not why I walked in. So somewhere there's false advertising. I don't think anyone should accept disrespect from anyone, Sean, even parents. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Mike said accept it. Mike gonna take it.
I don't believe any of y'all who say you never accept disrespect. I don't believe any of y'all who say it, because I believe you all have at some point. I believe you all. And that disrespect thing, the disrespect term is such an overly used term that it makes me crack up, because y'all be feeling disrespected over everything. Exactly. How are you telling someone to respect you with disrespect? It makes no damn sense. And I always made that known. That's why I'm the black sheep of the family. Laugh out loud. I think for myself.
So you be like, I ain't falling for the banana in the top. You ain't gonna gaslight me.
Amen. Amen, TP. Coco, I don't come across any disrespectful older people, even when I'm working. It's been a long time. It's the young people that listen to Kendrick that are. What Kendrick got to do with disrespect? Build up plays a big. Yeah, the build up can play a big part.
Yeah, it's a big. The build up. You let that slide. Let that. Oh yeah, they said this. They said let that go. I ain't say nothing then. I ain't. It wasn't big. You pick and choose your battles.
I mean, this has never happened to me, but I can see if somebody for the 700,000th time has said, "I wish you were more like your brother." I can see how that could turn into, really? Oh, like him. Oh, and I can see how that could open the floodgates. It's never happened to me. I'm just saying, I'm still going to allow a certain amount of grace, especially to my elders. All right. Well, the majority of y'all, my mama tried to slap. Oh, wait a second. I was about to leave. Wait a second. You might have to hit that link. My mama tried to slap me while I was holding my baby, and I have her. I had to little bob and weave. It's a big story.
So she holding her baby, and they was getting into a dialogue that got a little heated, and she had to dip a couple swings while she holding her baby. Oh, that's family drama right there. Wow. So she knew by hitting you could have dropped the baby. She didn't even care about the kid, her grandchild. She wanted you. And then you just dip. Maybe she would hit your baby when you dip, and then that would have been a problem, because then she slapped the baby.
This is the reenactment.
Oh, I thought you was gonna hit me. Let me put this baby down for a second. You don't want me to
If you try to hit me when I'm holding my baby, there's always certain situations.
Oh, had to give her. Had to.
Oh,
wait.
You had to give her what? Look, she just gave somebody CPR. She just gave somebody CPR. You gotta wait. She's saving a life.
We gotta wait for part 3.
We gotta wait for the next part. It's like TikTok.
You're funny.
My mama would never disrespect me. She led with love. You're right, Jay Black. Depends on your relationship with your parents. And we love your comment, but we just waiting for the bob and weave. We just waiting for what happened.
Okay, we go.
To her defense, she was intoxicated. My dad had just passed. She was hurting and tried to hurt me.
You ain't you see the totality of the circumstances. See, she left all of that out. It just mom was swinging on her while she was holding the baby. Your mom was grieving, just lost her husband. Well, you just lost your dad too. But yeah, there's a lot going on. That changes everything. Everybody's in hurt and not the normal selves. See, you're about to have us rally for you. No, that's a difference. I know it's no excuse to put hands and all that, but I got it. I get it now. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this, Ash. If you would have put the baby down, and I would have been mad at you. Like, if you would have put the baby down and be like, "Oh, okay, sad story. I miss my mommy though." Okay, all right. Oh damn, Ash, you really, we can't comment on none of your shit till we get the whole story. Shit. Yo, what the wait? How are we supposed to comment if you?
Yeah, remember the clip of the girl?
Girl, shut the up.
All right, like, what are we doing? Slap the baby.
They told me don't play that clip no more, LaShawn. Remember the fight and the girl couldn't get a baby in the face?
Oh. But we didn't know. All right, never mind.
Yeah, we didn't know.
No, you be quiet. but she still shouldn't have done it. Okay, but still, that's all right.
Yeah,
Girl, shut the up.
telling us to
Sorry.
shut up. Sorry,
Sorry, you had to go.
But that's
No,
a lot. That
that's
is a
tough.
lot.
That's tough. That's tough, bro.
Uh-oh, that's Lady Q mine right there.
I don't talk crazy. Oh,
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, I was pressed the wrong. Oh my God.
He's about to say shut the So Lady Q mine, like, hold up now. I'm watching this show too. I don't be talking crazy to you. That's just you always.
Wait a second. Hey, hold up. Hold up. Hi, Miss Deborah.
Never mind me.
I always been mouthy though. Now look, she gonna backtrack. Now she's talking about, well, I always been mouthy though.
You know, not watching this. That's funny.
I would back my mama in that case. No, I get it. All right. All right. We've done enough. I didn't know we had a new watcher. Welcome to the show, Miss Deborah. We do this Tuesday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So thank you so much. She was an addiction, Mike. So I gave her the grade. Oh, well, I've been there. I'm in that. So I get it. But you got to tell us the whole story before we start jumping in.
She left a whole lot out.
You left addiction. You left people passed away.
Lost life.
You left people not being here no more. Like you gotta at least give us a well-rounded description. Everybody say hi, Miss Deborah. That's Lady Q's mama. So, y'all be careful. Yeah, everybody say hey.
Now y'all started something. Yeah. Now Lady Q said it. She should have. You never know where you never know where your mom be at. Ain't that what they tell you?
Hey, Miss Deborah, you should stay around to watch your daughter busting that office where Jay Black be at. She just be busting in there.
He said, "Mom entered the chat like daughter be, but yeah, like mother like daughter, right?"
She knocked on the door like what? Huh?
I'm here.
Wait, hold up.
It'd been funny if she'd have clicked on the link, right? Oh God.
Lady Q, she has my sister. She'd get slapped in a minute too. My mama ain't play that. Okay, all right. We already got one mom. I don't need none of hey, we welcome moms to come in here. There was that's where Lady Q gets her rundown skills from. Yeah. Because Mama Q done ran down up in here. Nah. Ask her how I used to piss her off with my questions. She was well prepared for me as an adult. All right.
Yeah, Lady Q asks a lot of questions.
All right, we ain't got no time to but thank you. Hey, everybody say hey, Miss Deborah. Everybody give Miss Deborah some love. Yes, as a child, she never shut up. All right, that's the first time I've heard somebody say something, because Jay ain't never said nothing like that. She don't never shut up. Jay ain't never said
Like, she grown, she can speak her thoughts. I mean, hey, that's her, right?
Oh, that's funny. Miss Deborah, this is the way your daughter be busting in Jay's room. Right now, Miss Deborah, she's trying to act right. LaShawn, my mama threw an ashtray at me because I wouldn't shut up as a teen. Oh, and them ashtrays back in the day weren't no game.
They were hard, right? It was solid.
Them ashtrays, my dad had that ass. Yeah, them thick ass. Ooh.
Duck.
She threw an ashtray, yo. Does Lady Q have any sisters or brothers? Does she have any sisters?
She got 2 sisters.
And that ashtray was like, yo, she throwing ashtray.
I shut up. But I start talking again.
I know sister was like, I told you shut the fuck up.
And I almost got hit.
You don't ever shut up. She throwing ashtrays. What else she going through?
That's why I ain't say nothing. But you go. You always on your mouth.
There go Lady Q. But I had a point. It's not fair. Will you shut up? You think she care about fair? She threw an ashtray. That ashtray, that thing weighed 15 pounds. She picked it up with 2 hands.
Oh God.
I can only imagine. Those glass ashtrays that you can see through, them joints never broke. You throw them against the wall, it's just a hole in the wall. Yeah, hey, Miss Deborah. Don't nobody
She
want
said
to.
that's exactly how I sound. No, but I had a good point.
But they still trying to whisper to each other. No, that's not fair. It's not fair. We should be allowed. We're 17 years old now. We should be allowed. Boom! She threw another one. Shut up! She threw another ass. I didn't even know we had this many ashtrays. Where is she finding all these ashtrays?
Oh my God. You're funny. Oh, goodness gracious.
You better stop. I hear her coming up the steps. She ain't gonna come in. She already threw the ashtray. She just be throwing. She coming up the steps. She done bust through the door. Start throwing stuff like ashtrays. You know, you don't like the only thing when you throw an ashtray, the only thing next is like a can opener, like a can. Like she throwing anything at that point. I was trying to rally. Yeah, girl.
Trying to get everybody. Yo, come on, y'all.
You know it's not fair. You know it's not. You said it wasn't fair. Here she come.
Don't put the batteries in my back and then want to act like you don't know.
This is like that. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Charlamagne, me. I'm scared now.
Yo, back in the day, parents didn't give a damn. There was no protocol. They could throw anything.
Anything at you.
And that shit is funny now, but it's not funny. That clip you. If that would have clipped you, and they, you know what's funny? Parents back in the day, look, they're straight for numbers. I can hear Lady Q trying to be a union rep. They're straight for numbers. If she see us all standing together, she gonna know she wrong. Girl, she threw her ashtray at your head. Do you think she's ready for a protest?
I'm trying to hear.
Lady Q making signs and shit. Oh, come on. She protest with me.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Come on. We ain't going out there.
You stupid.
You know what you could do? No, we can work together. No, what you need to do is shut up. That's all we want you to do is shut up. That girl I was telling you about was getting arrested for speeding, made it to TMZ in the morning news. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check that out when I get off. All right, y'all. We over 2 minutes over. This Sunday, if you're in the area, the South Jersey area, we're gonna have brunch at the Q Spot. I'll have the address tomorrow. I'll get the flyer, put it up there, and we're gonna have lunch. Brunch. Come through. I'm pretty sure all we got to do is throw in money for the tip. Her name is Lily Stewart. I just seen it on Fox 29. Is that the girl you said got pulled over by the same cop twice? I think that's the story you sent. But this Sunday, Q Spot, 1 o'clock. We'll be there. I'll be there from 1 to like 2:30. I'm gonna hang out. We're gonna make some content up for the place and stuff like that. All that Debs. I know I don't.
All the Debs I know don't play.
Oh, all Debs. It's definitely in the name. No, Lady Q, what's in your name that didn't give you the common sense to just shut it down?
Yeah.
What's in your name? It's not right. We too grown to be going to bed at 9 o'clock. Girl, you about to go to sleep anyway. She about to hit you with an ashtray. Listen, this Sunday, Q Spot, brunch, hang out with me, hang out with Miss Clark, hang out with DJ Super.
The first day, official day of spring, yes.
First day of spring.
This Sunday, yes.
I'm gonna see what my twins. I think Monty's working. I'm gonna invite my daughters. I'm gonna see if Monty's working. Maybe she can hang. I'm gonna ask the twins if they want to go because I got lunch with them today because we had to push it back till today. It's normally Wednesdays. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be because I can never be. Thank you, Miss Deb. Please feel free to join the show anytime. Blessed day, everyone. Have a great day on purpose. Love y'all for real. Continue your great week. Shelly, if you're watching, we love you. We still got you in our prayers always. Everybody out there, legs. I hope everything's okay with your eye. And Nikki, if you still laying in the bed, we know how you're watching. We know what you're about to do, Nikki. We know what you're about to do.
We out. Can we go?
We out. We're gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also